All right, so one of the best kept secrets in real estate investing is investing in raw land. It is the absolute holy grail in passive income investing. In this episode, I'm gonna teach you how to invest in raw land. All right, so first I'm gonna talk to you about how to pick your playground. Then I'm gonna talk to you about how to find these landowners that are willing to sell at a crazy discount. And then by the end of this episode, you're gonna have land buyers, cash land buyers, and beating down your door to buy this land, and you could sell this stuff in your sleep. All right, step one, pick your playground. My playground, when I first started out, was my own backyard. And how big is your backyard? It doesn't matter. It could be a 2-hour radius. That is a huge amount of radius. Now, you might be in like a very densely populated area. Well, push out a little further. I like doing deals on the outskirts of where all the growth is happening. You might have to drive on the weekends. That's okay. Pick a playground that is kind of within about the 2-hour time radius. But also, here's what's very important. I want you to pick an area where the land is actually selling, because this is how we figure out what it's worth. Where to find this stuff. Like, you can find it on, Zillow and see, go to the Zillow solds and look at the yellow dots. Like, pick those clusters. I love those areas because it tells me people are gonna buy what I wanna be selling. So I don't ever want you going out and creating a product and maybe seeing if people like it or they're interested. I want you to go where the interest is, where the demand is, and provide the product that people want. All right, next I want you to go on and pull a list of vacant raw land owners. And just keep it simple. Go after the residential vacant land first. And where can you get this list? I'm gonna give you a 7-day free trial by going to the Land Sharks list, the landsharkslist.com. It's on the screen. Click that free trial, use that, you're gonna get 7 days to try this out and start pulling landowners and talking to them today and mailing them today. And next, number 3, that's gonna be mailing them a simple postcard. And I'm gonna give you that postcard today as my free gift, but I want you to send this very simple postcard to these landowners saying, hey, my name's Brent, I'd like to buy your land in Wichita Falls or wherever it's at. If you're interested in a no hassle, fair price offer, call me, text me, love you, and I'm gonna give you this card as well. But here's the next step. Step number 4, you have to be ready to answer the phone when they call. And if you're not ready, return the voicemail as soon as possible, because you gotta follow up. Seconds, not minutes. Seconds, not minutes. You gotta get back to these people, because here's the thing. Land has become in great demand across this country because we've been in a building boom for these last year now, because we're over 6 million houses short right now, according to the National Association of Realtors. All right, before I go to the 5th step, I want you to start taking action right now. I want you getting used to taking action, and I'm gonna show you one action step, and it's the small wins, the small action steps that make us win the day. So first action step I want you to take is I want you to hit that subscribe button on this channel and show me a little love. All right, going back to, we've talked to the seller, we're now talking to the landowner. Now I want you to get it under contract. I want you to get a purchase agreement with that land seller, and it could be super simple. You can use literally a napkin if you need to. You want to state when you're buying it, when you're closing, how much you're going to pay, where your title company is going to be at, what you're going to use for an earnest money deposit, and don't freak out about any of this. I've done over 500 real estate transactions, and these things are not difficult. Now, where do you get this contract? I'm gonna give you mine for free. Head on over to the landsharks.com/contract. Again, that's the landsharks.com/contract. It's on the screen for you. And please, please, please run this purchase agreement by a real estate agent, by a real estate attorney, I should say, not an agent, an attorney, real estate attorney, and make sure that it works for the state you're in. But hopefully, they might want to make a couple changes to it, but I just don't want you going out and getting in trouble. And I don't want to get in trouble for giving you a contract that gets you in trouble. So run it by your real estate attorney first. All right, now you have the property under contract via a purchase agreement. You're gonna close on this date for this much. You're gonna have 30 days of inspection period that if you don't like the property for any reason, you can get your earnest money deposit back. You're gonna use John's title company to do the title work and the transfer. Now it's time for you to go out there and get to work. This purchase agreement needs to allow you the ability to market this property. And that contract that I just gave you, that purchase agreement, if you notice I use purchase agreement a lot. I don't like to say contract, I like to say purchase agreement, because that's what we're doing, we're purchasing the property. property. When I hear contract, I think of, oh man, LA Fitness, I gotta get out of my contract and fight to get out of this thing. No, I want a purchase agreement because I want a common goal of purchasing this property from the seller and get the monkey off their back. So now we need to find a buyer that's ready to buy this vacant raw land. You can do this on Craigslist. You can do this on Facebook, Facebook buy sell groups, Facebook Marketplace, LandSentry.com, LandHub.com. You can literally put out a bunch of road signs and sell your land. That's how I did it in the very beginning, was Craigslist and signs. Now I use all these other techniques, but this is how you're gonna find your buyer and line that buyer up that's ready to buy this property from you as soon as you take ownership of it. Or heck, maybe you don't even have the money to buy the property or the land. Get it under contract and assign your contract. Sell your contract to the new buyer. You get it under contract for $50,000. Your new buyer is going to buy it for $60,000. You just made a $10,000 spread and everyone's happy. So my preferred method is, I just talked about assigning that contract. My preferred method is, I love to seller finance these land deals because it gives me monthly passive income. I've got over 116 monthly payments coming to me every single month that go into my email, and it shows me what I got paid, but it doesn't actually go into my email. The money doesn't go there. The money goes in the bank account. The email tells me how much was paid, who paid it, who's late, that just got a late fee, and it's completely passive income. I've set this business up to where we earn money in our sleep, hence the people beating down my door to buy the land from me in my sleep. And there's a reason why they're beating down our door. We're offering the financing for this land and the land. You might say, Brent, well, how do I offer financing? I don't have any money. I'm just getting started. That's okay. You can bring in your father-in-law or your mother-in-law, or maybe you can assign the first 10 or 12 land deals until you build a bank account of $30 or $40 or $50,000, and then you're buying land at crazy discounts. Like, let's just say you build up $10,000, you run across a $30,000 parcel of land, you offer the seller $10,000, they take it, and now you sell it to your buyer for $30,000 for $500 a month, and rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. I've been doing this now since 2016. I started with one parcel of land. It cost me $285. I sold it overnight for $5,000, and I just kept rinsing and repeating and doing it over and over and over. All right, so I did not forget. I'm gonna give you that postcard right now that I bought tens of millions of dollars worth of land and houses with, and that's yours for free today. It's my free gift to you by going to thelandsharks.com/postcard. All right, so I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I hope you now understand how to invest in raw land. But if you're looking for more, if you're looking for someone to hold your hand, to show you the method, the process, the systems, all the things that I use and my team uses in our daily business, head over to thelandsharks.com. Schedule a call with me and my team. And if you want to really vet me and hear about me more about what I'm doing, go to my podcast at Wholesaling Inc. If you just search wholesalinginc.com or Wholesaling Inc. and land, you're gonna find all the podcasts that I've done with so many successful students. I hope you enjoy it. See you soon.